Yeah. Should I turn that a little bit? Should I turn that? Should we get AC in there a little bit?
No.
Hey, there he is. Morning, afternoon.
Hi.
Welcome to the Tomorrow Show. What's your name?
I'm Erin.
What's your name?
It's AC.
I'm Mike V, and we got a special guest in the house too. At the top of the show, you're gonna see pretty soon. But for now, let's not skip our introductions. They're important. Make people feel welcome, and we want you to feel welcome here each time you come visit the Hope for Us Network's Twitch station. Broadcasting positivity, connecting the dots.
Yep.
Connecting the people so we can do more good. So, how are you doing?
All right. Not bad.
Sweet wife.
Yeah.
You having a good Halloween?
Yeah, I was just like
tidings.
Who's over AC's left shoulder there?
Oh, who's over there?
Ooh.
Who's that? Do you know that guy?
This guy?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is Gizmo.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
That's Gizmo, bro.
I knew that.
From
Gremlins.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if we got Gremlin fans in the house, give us some love on Twitch. Thanks for being here, Twitch community. Tell your friends. Get in on the Tomorrow Show every other Sunday on the Hope for Us Network. And We are super excited about Halloween in this house. Obviously, we've got a lot of harvest fall decorations. Would you say that Halloween's your favorite holiday? Or do you have a different holiday that's your favorite?
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
You Halloween dude?
Candy. Cool costumes. Creepy movies. The weather's starting to get dark and weird. I mean, it's perfect.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. How about you? Favorite
I
Halloween?
think so.
You think
Yeah,
so?
I think
it
so.
might be our special guest's favorite
Yeah.
holiday as well.
Yeah.
Probably because like you get to do so many things that feel good. It feels good to express yourself.
Mm.
It feels good to treat yourself to a little party fun size Snickers or Kit Kat. Favorite candy?
That's a trick question.
Okay, favorite candy. Can you answer that like a gut reaction?
Chocolate or sour?
Oh, good point. Favorite chocolate candy? What just popped into your belly head?
I mean, it's Snickers, Twix.
Oh,
Snickers.
chocolate candy. Favorite chocolate candy.
Reese's.
I'm probably on board on Team Reese's too.
That
I don't
would
know.
be in mine.
It's hard to choose. Favorite sour candy? Go.
Definitely Sour Patch.
Sour Patch.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like those chewy sweet tarts. They're weird. They're like nothing else chews like a chewy sweet tart. Chewy sprees. You ever had chewy sprees? You ever experienced the joy of a chewy spree?
I've had the chewy sprees.
Well, so yeah, you got that treating yourself element. You got the candied apples. You got like, all sorts of good treats. But then you have those like savory things too, or maybe not quite savory, but the spiced ciders and the pumpkin spice and the apple cider spice, the donuts and everything. You know what I'm talking about? You like that? You like that part of the holiday?
It's okay.
You're into that. I know for sure she's into it. But like just like smelling a hot cup of cider and you're like out there in the fall and maybe you're in a corn maze and shit. I don't know.
Oh,
yeah.
Corn maze.
That stuff's good, but then I really think it comes home to
orchard.
An orchard. Yeah, going picking apples. God damn, that's autumn. God damn. So we got lots of fall spirit in the house, and I think the most important part of the Halloween season being good for us. So you express yourself in weird ways that maybe you get like more leeway on the holiday to really like step into your like maybe darker persona and like express that and do it in a like a celebratory kind of way.
I feel like when I was younger, less people were into Halloween, but now it's like I feel like everybody's into it, and I think it's because of that. Because people are like, I like stuff that's creepy and dark or something.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
And you went to the Bulls game?
Yep.
Was there any Halloween vibes at the Bulls game?
No.
There was straight up
No.
It was straight up basketball.
Basketball competition.
Who won? Who did they play?
The team with the most points.
They
won.
played the Grizzlies.
Oh.
I think they won.
Yeah.
You're like,
no,
I don't know. I'm here for the experience.
No, they did win. They swept their season, their preseason.
Good seats?
Cool.
Yeah, they were nice seats.
Nice. Were you like on the court with Spike Lee and Jerry Seinfeld?
No, but it's funny you say that. At one point during the game,
What's gonna happen?
I'm sitting there with my friend. Shout out. And a group of 4 people walked by us, and I was like, "Those are somebody." I don't know them, but I know those are somebodies. But I just don't know.
Yeah.
I know there's someone's, but I
know
can't
there's
tell.
someone.
I know.
I just don't know which.
No one that I would
they
pick
is.
out, that I would be like, oh snap, there's Bruno Mars, or someone
Yeah.
cool. I think Bruno's dope.
But you felt they
Yeah.
had like
They had something. People know.
that je ne sais quoi. That I don't know what.
Sure.
Yeah.
So right before like the third quarter or whatever, they got a shot of these people up on the big screen. And I'm like, all right, here we go. About to find out who these people are. Sure enough, they were somebody's. I don't know who.
Oh,
I've
that's
never heard of
funny.
these people in my life.
That's funny.
That's
I looked them up after the game though, and there's a reason why I would not know these people at all.
It's just
but
like,
I knew that they were.
it's just not from the realm of entertainment in which you partake.
No.
Oh, gotcha. Musicians, actors.
They're
Both?
they're probably like actors from some CW show or something.
CW.
No, they were definitely artists. They were
Oh.
musicians.
Okay, cool.
So
Well, we like anybody out there, putting some stuff out that's coming from their soul and trying to put it out there for other people to connect with and make the world a little less gloomy. Get you through to tomorrow, right?
They were wearing a lot of gold.
A lot of gold. Well, sometimes I like to put on a piece of jewelry or two.
No, like
You're wearing a ring. It's not gold.
He likes his rings.
they had a lot of rings.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you think jewelry is one of those things that, like costumes, like putting on a costume that like can make you feel like you can express like different parts of yourself in like subtle ways?
Maybe.
Like, is that why you like have piercings or like wear rings?
That's a good question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, think on that.
Sometimes I feel like that.
Yeah. Like, do you have different kinds of necklaces,
Yeah.
earrings, things like that,
Yeah.
rings?
Mhm.
We're like, nah, I'm gonna be like that right now. No, I'm gonna be like that.
I guess, yeah. Whatever that
This
is.
and that.
Okay, so what else are we?
What are we going to talk
talking
about today?
Yeah.
What are we going to talk about on the show? If you've never come to the Tomorrow Show, how would you describe this show? What's like the blanket term that you came up with that was just so lovely?
Oh, like the little ways to get through till tomorrow, or
Yeah, celebration of that. Little ways we get through to tomorrow. It's a lot of different
so
things.
we have like most of our usual segments. So we're gonna have our special guest first, and then we're gonna do. I'm gonna make a tea, a carminative tea, in the kitchen.
Like a witch.
For nature's amazing, and so are you. And then AC and Mike V have a new beat.
We did make a new beat. We try to keep it simple.
It's pretty fun.
Try to show you how you can be inspired by maybe just one instrument in particular. You'll see what we mean a little bit later.
It's a lot of fun.
Should we move you over to the record corner?
Yeah.
Who are you sitting down with?
So it's gonna be our good friend Alex Subek.
We got a pop by.
Yeah.
We got a pop by. And you may remember Alex Subek from 2 weeks ago on the show. We highlighted the band Bad Candy. You got to see some of their Halloween shenanigans. You got to see me dressed up as a elemental monster of the earth variety, and a couple other lovely musicians from Chicago. And you got to also kind of experience the band pre and post pandemic, and some of the lovely musicians I play with kind of speaking on that. So that was cool. But we're really excited to kind of delve in to some direct action you can take to be a part of Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So network, we're going to be moseying on over to the record corner. So if you'd like to pull up that record corner shot, that'd be lovely. Lovely. And we're going to head on over that way. I'll check that camera. How we doing over here? Oh, yeah. Got to mute that one. Oh, I guess. Oh, boy. I'll fix that. All right. That's better, right? Much better. Network, how we sounding? That's not okay. We got to adjust this angle on this camera here. Oh, yeah. Can we see you? Can we hear you at the record corner?
I think so.
All right. I think so. I wouldn't know because my phone is being used right there. But Network, give us a shout on that ticker on the bottom. Can you hear the record corner? And is that nasty feedback? All right, we got a fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Ladies, you are on, and maybe me and ACO come sidle up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So what's happening? Oh boy, good catch. Good catch. Nice pumpkin.
Yeah, look at that.
It's a
It's a good
pretty
looking
great
pumpkin.
pumpkin.
AC, go ahead. Have a seat, bud.
Where'd
I'm
you
gonna
get
bring
it?
this other chair over.
Trader Joe's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Dropped
that's
a mask.
really cool.
I liked the pumpkins on the way up your stairs too.
Yeah.
I love Halloween too.
There's a like a house down the block that has like probably like 10 pumpkins.
They got
up
some
on their
mum
stills.
action.
It's like pumpkin mum on all the way both sides.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty fun.
I love Halloween too.
So airy.
I think point. Okay. Never mind.
Go ahead. You're on.
Okay.
Go
I
ahead.
know. Okay, so this is Alex. Yeah. Do you want to just like tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we can talk about your event that's coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so about myself. That's hard.
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot. So I am a musician. I love dancing. I do a lot of martial arts, personal trainer,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm really excited to be here today because this month is really important to me. So I'm a survivor of domestic violence, and it's always a really emotional month, but I always feel like kind of a recharge during this month too, or maybe not a recharge, but like maybe a fire, like a flame to kind of start doing stuff. And it always reminds me of I wrote something on Facebook, on a Facebook post today, because I was thinking about like the event that's coming up that I'll talk about in a second next weekend. A big reason why I think Domestic Violence Awareness Month is so important is because when I went through it, I was really embarrassed and confused, and I didn't even know that I was going through it. And I didn't know there were resources either. And I always wonder, and this is what I wrote in the Facebook post, but I always wonder that maybe if I knew that there were resources, and especially if I knew people in my community that I looked up to and that I was connected to were also survivors and also went through what I went through. I wonder if maybe it would have been a little bit easier for me to get out of the situation and heal a little bit faster.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and like knowing, I think always knowing that like other people have been through something, or that that you could like get out and have some help, and that definitely makes a big difference. Yeah.
And I found that so after I got out of my situation, I didn't really tell anyone except for one of my very close friends, Beth Berta, who pretty much saved my butt, in my opinion. She gave me like a good place to stay and wasn't judgy about what I was going through and stuff.
Beth rules.
Beth rules. I
think
love
we all
Beth.
agree.
She's so amazing. But anyway, I didn't tell anyone else because I was really embarrassed, and I still didn't like fully understand what I went through or how to talk about it.
Yeah. What did you feel embarrassed about? I know.
Yeah, so many things actually. It was like, I think the biggest thing is like the stigma of domestic violence. It's like, what kind of person goes through that? And the answer is anyone. And I think that's what was so confusing. Like, I just never imagined that I would be in a situation like that. Something I take like a lot of pride in as being a really strong, powerful woman.
Yeah.
And it was confusing to be kind of like trapped in a situation like that as a powerful person.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like emotions take over.
Yeah. Well, and there's so much that I understand now too that I wish I, had started understanding when I first got out. Instead, I just kind of like spent a year keeping it all in and not healing and not getting help. And there's like things that people don't know about it. Like you can get PTSD from it.
Yeah.
Or probably likely will get PTSD from it. So things like that where I just like wasn't taking care of my mental health, and I think that was embarrassing too. Like I was drinking a lot, like that's how I was coping. I would go like 0 to 60 with my like anger. Like I would be like triggered and I would be so angry all of a sudden, and people around me, were confused because I was embarrassed to tell them about what I went through. So that was a big thing, and that's why I think, and there's also shame, because I think what a lot of people say immediately when they find out you've been through something like that is like, why did you stay?
Right.
Why would you let someone do that to you?
Right.
So,
which is, that's like the classic stigma, but like,
yes.
like you said, it can be anybody, and it can be, situations that aren't the stereotypical situation that we think of.
Yeah. But the silver lining, I guess, is that it made me feel, that's what I was going to say. I lost track because there's so much. So this person that I look up to so much in the dance community, she's been running her own dance company for a long time and doing community outreach and education for kids that can't have arts programs in their schools and stuff like that. Elizabeth Adler, she runs the Chicago Dance Theater, and anyways, she made this post one day. I was about a year out of the relationship. He was stalking me. That was really scary. Like showing up places that he knew I would be, following me, trying to find out where I live and stuff like that. Dark, like a really dark time for me. And I was not handling it well. And she made this amazing post on Facebook, and I will never forget it, because she wrote, it was the 10-year anniversary of when she escaped her domestic violence situation. And I just remember like a huge switch all of a sudden happened for me. And I was like, that happened to her?
Yeah.
Like, I just was like, she is so strong. She is so smart. She is ambitious, like all the things that I want to be. And I remember like, and I still have problems with shame. Like it still circles back sometimes, but I just remember being like, if she can talk about it, I can talk about it. Like, I feel like proud that she posted something and that I went through the same thing and I got through it. And I also just like, it kind of pushed me on my path to healing. So I got help. I got counseling.
Yeah, that makes such a difference.
It was huge. It like really started my healing process. So anyways, something that's really special is at this event on Saturday, she will be performing. So that's why Domestic Violence Awareness Month has become so important to me. And it really recharges me, and it kind of lights a fire every year and reminds me like that it feels so important to me to share what I went through, so that if anyone else is going through that or has gone through that, they feel a little bit less alone and maybe a little bit less scared to tell people around them what's going on. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we have, like we were just sharing that's increased during the COVID pandemic.
Yes.
But we just shared the hotline on the chat. So you can always call that hotline. There are so many resources, which the Hope for Us Network has shared on their
which has been
Instagram.
So great.
Yeah, that's great to include.
Sarah Zinn got added too. Yeah.
Yes.
Nice. Yeah.
Talk about Sarah Zinn a little bit and
I would love
that
to.
awesome event benefiting them.
Yes. So Sarah Zinn, I found Sarah Zinn through a friend, and they have so many resources, and they just are, the people that work there work day and night to help people like me who have been through it. They have counseling, affordable and free counseling services. I've been to one of their support groups and it was wonderful. I actually went with a coworker that was going through it as well, and we went together, and it was just like so amazing to connect with other people that were going through it. I feel like there's power and strength in numbers. They have, they have safety and escape plans. That's so important if you're in a situation. People don't realize, the why did you stay question is like so complicated. There's, they have educational resources. They teach you about gaslighting. They teach you about the fact that, like, if you do leave and it is a violent, relationship, it's a really dangerous time to leave. And so I connected with them when I was being stalked, actually, is when I ended up reaching out to them, and they were so helpful. I was so scared and I was embarrassed. Again, like,
you don't know what to do. You're like, what are you don't know what your options are until like an unfortunate thing happens. It's like,
well, and then in the, it was to the point where like I would be playing in my band and he would like show up to the show and just like stand in the back and like smirk and then come and try, like, it was so much. So Sarrazin was just so helpful for like giving me the resources and the knowledge that I needed to understand what I went through, because knowledge is power. So understanding what I went through, options for healing. They give resources to people, like you can donate different items to them. There's things you don't think about, like a big reason
that you have to leave all your stuff. Or you have your kids with you but nothing else, or etc.
There were things, like when I was getting ready to leave, that was a big thing. I didn't have money, so it was like, I'm not gonna have shampoo or conditioner, I'm not gonna have tampons, I'm not gonna have, like, how am I gonna do this? Like, I'm gonna be paying double rent. Like, so they really are so helpful in navigating that, and they provide lots of other services. You can go to their website and it's amazing. So the event next Saturday is to raise awareness and raise funds for Sarrazin.
Awesome.
They're so great, and they deserve all the funding they can possibly get because they're doing so many amazing things. So
so tell us like when and where and what you're gonna include in it.
So it's at the Allbirds store. So the backstory of that is that I'm a personal trainer and I teach kickboxing, I teach strength training. And so I started my own personal training business over the pandemic.
Which we've been doing. I've never had a personal trainer or like really worked out in my whole life, and Alex has like made me feel like it's even a thing I can do and possible, and it's super awesome. She's really good at it.
Network, can you please share the event graphic? Thank you. Look at that, we got it up there.
So through my personal training, Allbirds, my dear friend and former coworker, Hill Kniss, reached out to me. They have this amazing thing. You should check it out, the All Good Collective.
That's amazing.
It's so cool.
Thank you, Network.
There's so many cool people that are in the All Good Collective. I just went to Dare to Try's fundraiser a couple weekends ago.
Nice.
There's just so many cool things. So anyways, one of the benefits that I get for being an All Good Collective member is that I get to have events, and they give us merchandise to raffle. They give us their space to hold events in. They help us advertise. They're going to match a portion of whatever I raise for Sarrazin, which is wonderful.
That's so awesome.
Just so thankful. And it's a really cool company. Allbirds has sustainable materials for shoes. They're cozy. But anyway, so the event is at the Allbirds store in Lincoln Park, but because of COVID, we're also going to live stream it. So if there's people that don't feel comfortable meeting in person, you can watch it on my Instagram page as well.
I love that.
Yeah, cool.
The network just dropped it in the comments as well.
Amazing.
Network, you're so helpful.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So helpful.
Yeah.
So can I hop in with a quick question?
Please do, yeah.
So then I would like if you would kind of talk about how you got into kickboxing, Muay Thai as a part of your fitness regimen, but then also a part of your livelihood in starting your company in Power Fitness. Like, because I know from being your friend that they're intertwined in a very important, special way. So
Yeah. I've always been interested in martial arts, but I was always scared to try it. My background is in dance, so I was always in awe of it, but I never tried it until I remember the year that I was ready to leave this like abusive partner. I was telling everyone I wanted to go because I thought it looked cool and badass, but I think deep down I knew that I was like getting ready to leave and I wanted to know how to defend myself a little bit better. So I actually started with Wushu Kung Fu, and it was really fun. It was really fun. But I realized, I mean, and it actually did really, really help me in a couple of situations. But after I left the relationship, I realized like I really wanted to learn more elbows and knees and clinching, which is where you hold on to someone and you like knee them and stuff like that. Because it felt a little bit more applicable to, those situations that I've been through.
AC's face right now.
Don't be scared. I'm really nice.
Yeah.
So anyway, but what happened is I just kind of fell in love with it. I took it with Beth, obviously, because we do everything together, and she was scary and badass. But yeah, I fell in love with it. I just felt like punching and kicking, wearing boxing gloves, like there's like power when you put it. You guys were talking about costumes earlier, and I don't know if you feel like this when you guys put on boxing gloves, but something happens to people when they put them on. It's amazing. Their faces light up and they suddenly feel like stronger, like superhero strong, and it's really fun. So I kind of went through that. I got into teaching kickboxing because I was just so obsessed with it. And then I got into Muay Thai, and Muay Thai has changed my life. Chicago Muay Thai, shout out. They're such amazing teachers. A few of my favorite teachers had fights over the weekend. They did so amazing.
Awesome.
Yeah, so badass. So check out Chicago Muay Thai. That's where I've been learning Muay Thai, and I'm just addicted to it, and it's been such a huge part of my healing process, just feeling empowered and feeling strong.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what that's the, here come the gloves. So that's kind of why I just also love teaching kickboxing, because I think that, like you said, Erin, it's like you kind of don't necessarily know that you can do something, and then when you try it, especially something like kickboxing, it kind of changes things. Do you want to punch something?
We could punch something.
I can get the camera reset. What do you think of this idea? Because not only do I know that your personal training and your love of martial arts kind of intersect with your mental health and your own healing, so does your music. And wouldn't it be cool to have Erin put the gloves on, and you brought your pads, I see, too, get some shots in while we were listening to Watch Me Burn. What do you think?
Let's do it.
You into it?
Let's do it.
Erin, I'm gonna need your phone because I'm gonna play Watch Me Burn on our speaker over there.
Okay.
And my phone is so I'm gonna adjust this camera angle, and you're gonna see a little behind the scenes a little bit because we're gonna need to make a little room for you. AC, where you're standing, or where those two chairs are, will you mind helping me slide those over here? Make a little room for some kickboxing. Please pass them. Lovely.
Now connected to Erin's phone.
Thank you. And with that, we'll just kind of leave the light where it is. Actually, you want to unplug the light for a second? Alright, we'll just put it over here. It's not a big deal.
Minnie wants to kickbox.
Minnie wants to kickbox.
She's ready.
All right, we're gonna get in a nice, cool
Always in our way.
Angle here. AC, are you ready for this?
I don't know what to do with my hands or my body. I'm just trying not to be
I relate to that.
You're good. You're good, bud. All right, so get you laced up. So just so you both know, are we doing kicks too? Because I need to get back a little more.
We could
Just do some punching.
Sure.
All right, that'll be good. And you can see the Morley in the background. We've got a Morley artwork piece here.
Casey, will you?
It says we just want to know where all of this is going, and I think it's a powerful little message to have in the background. And yeah, you're both in it. We got you framed up nice. Your
There's
phone,
my-
honey.
Right there for.
All right, and we're gonna turn this on.
All right. So I'm in
Okay,
fighter
ready?
stance.
You're in fighter stance.
All right, are
Let's
we
do
playing?
jab. Yeah, jab.
Should I do
Good.
that
All right,
side?
this is watch me burn.
Jab. Yeah, good. Jab. Cross. Good. Cross. Upward. Elbow. Yeah, good. Cross. Good. Cross. Cross.
Yeah.
Uppercut.
Hey, come here.
Uppercut. Good. Body hook. It's okay. Yeah, body hook. Good. Jab. Double jab.
Yeah.
Cross. Cross.
It's okay, baby. I got you.
Double jab. Cross, head hook, cross. Good. Uppercut. Uppercut. Cross. Cross and cross. Jab cross. Good. Jab cross and cross.
Yeah.
Jab cross. Good. Jab cross. Uppercut. Head hook. Good. Hook. Upward. Upward. Cross. Double jab. 1, 2. Yeah, good jab. Upward. Head hook. Good. Jab cross. Do you remember a block? Triangle block?
Yeah, you just.
Yeah. Yep. Jab. Cross. Triangle block. Good.
Yeah.
Cross. Cross on cross. Jab. Jab. Jab cross. Jab cross hook. Jab cross hook. Cross. Jab. Cross. Hook. Cross. Yeah. Cross.
Woo!
Woo.
That's awesome. How's that feel?
It's good.
Yeah. Let's see your muscles. Yeah.
Scary, right? Yeah. Jab.
Got less than a minute left in the song.
Look, that's a good way to time it.
Yeah.
Jab. Cross. Hook. Cross. Good. Jab. Left elbow. Yeah, right elbow. Good. Jab. Left elbow. Yeah, cross. Uppercut. Uppercut. Cross.
What do you think, AC?
Cross. Body hook. Good. Body hook. Good. Jab. Body hook. Head hook. Good. Jab cross. Jab cross. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Again. Jab cross. Jab cross. 1, 2. 1, 2. Good. Cross.
Woo! Home stretch.
Okay. Head hook. Body hook. Right elbow. Right elbow. Straight on right elbow. Good. Left elbow. Good. Cross.
You did it.
Oh,
You did it.
Yeah. Woo. Good.
Champion.
By the way, how many times have we kickboxed actually hitting the pads? What, like 3?
Yeah, because that was like third the first time.
Third time hitting pads ever.
That was awesome. Anything you want to say about that experience?
That was awesome. I
Yeah.
like the music.
How do you feel?
It feels good. Well, a lot of the music is I like right when I want to punch somebody, so it makes sense.
What kind of feelings are you feeling right in this moment? Well, the endorphins are popping.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you just feel like pumped up. I don't know about emotions. I just feel like. I think that with the gloves, it's like my fist is twice as big.
Yeah.
It's like Hulk smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, I dare you to cross me.
Yeah.
Try it if you can. Oh yeah. AC, what were your feelings there?
can have my lunch money. All of that.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Alex, this song in particular has that vibe of like, do not fuck with me anymore. You've taken enough of my fucking energy, and with this is bullshit. I'm standing up for myself.
Yeah.
Do you remember writing this song?
Yes, I do.
Did it feel like a cathartic, like almost like cliche catharsis, where you're just like you exploded with like kind of this song, and you were like, oh, that feels a little bit better?
It definitely, yeah, it came out because I was being underestimated.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was feeling underestimated, and there's not like I think that's something that makes people try even harder usually, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I think.
Most of the time.
I think this song is so relatable because of that, because it's not exclusive to gender, domestic violence, or feeling underestimated. And yeah, like I think anybody can listen to Dare You by Bad Candy on Spotify or your streaming platform of choice and feel that, the feeling of having the gloves on, that feeling of you can't stop me. I'm gonna prove you wrong, right?
Yeah.
Right, AC?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So, do you want to say anything else before we continue with the show and let you get on with your day? Like,
Yeah.
You got anything else you want to shout out?
Yeah, I just thank you for letting me be here. Hope for Us Network is so amazing. I love that you guys are doing this show. If you guys are around next Saturday, come and check out the event. It's called Survivor. It would mean a lot, even if you just tune in on virtual on the Empowered Instagram page. Yeah. And if you're going through it, keep kicking butt. You can do this.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, reach out if you need any resources.
Yes.
Go to Hope for Us Network's Instagram. There's a great swipe through of a bunch of resource cards. Screenshot that shit. Share them with people in your life that you love, you care about, and make sure everybody's got what they need. So, thank you again, Alex Subek. We're very, very, very lucky to have you here. We're going to move it back over to the couch. Thanks for being here at the tree house. Let's get reset on the couch there, honey, as this song plays out. And thank you again for coming to Treehouse. We absolutely loved having you. All right, so network, if you can switch us. We'll be headed over there. Mosey in. Excellent. All right. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Alexa, stop. All right. Hopefully we didn't stop your Alexas at home. But if we did, ain't no thing. So that was Searching for Goodness. That was the best Searching for Goodness yet, I think.
It was, yeah.
Don't
Lots
you
of
think?
helpers too.
I'm so glad you're enjoying it, Kigley. We're so glad that you're here. We've been seeing you. And BVK 46, that's Bad Candy if you want to listen to that. I'm really glad you're here as well. Really, we love our active chat participants. It makes us feel right at home. So, and again, you can find the link. Yeah. You can find those links to all sorts of resources. So, before we move on with our next segment, nature's amazing, and so are you. Did you want to set that up at all? You want us to buy you some time here? Should you chat to?
Maybe you should talk about Mandy.
Oh, you want me to? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead. Skip ahead to the good, the bad, and the helpers.
I think so.
Okay. Thank you, Network, for being so malleable and flexible.
No. I'm sorry. I'm confusing everyone. We can do that one because then that will give my tea longer to steep.
Oh, what do you mean? Tell me more. Oh, Bobby, what's up? What's up, Bobby? Yeah.
So, Bobby.
I like the name Bobby, I guess.
Okay.
I'm not sure I know Bobby Eaton's mullet, but
It's a good name.
it's a good name.
I want to know.
I want to know him, right? And now we do. Thanks for being connected. Thanks for being here on the Hope for Us Network.
Okay, so
Yeah, how's your heart rate? Are you back to a resting heart rate?
I don't know. I'm not sure, honestly. That was awesome, though.
It was very cool. It was a cool way to listen to highlight a band too.
Yeah.
So tie it all together,
Mhm.
all those intersections. That's what Hope for Us Network's about too, is reminding everybody that the intersections of our lives, no matter what they are, they affect our mental health. So if you're coming at it from an identity discussion or orientation discussion or your cultural background or your interests, it all matters. And you all matter too. So you kicked some ass. That was pretty cool.
Thanks.
Yeah. You didn't get to show off your serious kicks though.
Yeah.
You've got some pretty serious kicks.
It's pretty fun to kick and knee.
The knee. I know that AC has some feelings about the knee. I've showed him the knee.
Scary.
I'm terrified of the knee.
Yeah.
It looks very powerful and effective in a situation
It'll blast you.
when you need to use it.
But yeah, it's pretty cool that like we've all gotten to learn a little bit of something from Alex, and like kind of just take it into our own life and kind of personal ways. So
She's so lovely.
thank you for comforting the dog. So
Yeah.
the dog didn't bark through that entire segment.
Minnie's a rescue, and she doesn't
Dogs.
like hugs or high fives or kickboxing. She's fine. She's fine if we're not kickboxing pads. If we're just doing it in our living room.
And she doesn't like it when people leave. That's why she barks
Yeah.
when people leave.
Yeah.
So,
Or arrive.
or arrive. Yeah.
Arrivals are
Otherwise, she's sweet. She's
Oh,
super
man.
sweet and quiet.
Okay, so do you? Well,
We're gonna talk about
here.
Nandy later.
Yeah.
We're
so
gonna talk about
let
Nandy.
me.
We're gonna follow the itinerary,
You-
honey.
Okay,
All
let's
right.
do that. You buy 1 minute.
Okay, so we're gonna buy a minute.
1 minute.
Let's set a timer. Alexa, set a 1 minute timer, please.
1 minute timer. Here we
All right.
go.
So while Erin gets her shot set over there on the record corner camera, so you're not gonna be looking at the record corner.
Nope.
You'll be looking at our kitchen. Maybe we should come up with a fun name for the kitchen. Kitchen corner?
Isn't that, you might get sued? Isn't there a restaurant already called
I don't know. Will we get sued, network?
that? Eating up this minute real fast.
But yeah, in general, Erin has a lot of cool information in her old noggin. First sub. You know what that means, AC?
I have no idea what
Subscription.
that means. Oh, nice.
Boom, first sub for you guys. Bobby Eaton's mullet.
Sweet.
Give me some. A quiet
Thanks.
high five. So,
Thanks, Bobby.
yeah, thanks, Bobby. That is so cool. And as we get set for that next shot, we can go to an ad. I know Network, Alexa, stop. I know that Network has a pretty cool 1 minute ad ready. So, Network, can you please roll that 1 minute ad? Maybe I should have given the network a little more heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe do. Yeah.
Network, it's now a good time for a 1 minute ad. Hence Bobby's sub. I mean, that's so awesome. Oh, we got bits too now. Do you know what bits are?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bits are like little tips, but
I know what bits are.
importantly enough, is a perfect time to tell you, go to the Hope for Us Network's webpage, go to the About page, and on the About page, you can donate directly to the organization.
That's unfortunate. It's okay. It happens.
Yeah, I'm just excited to see what the network has come up with those 1 minute ads, but we'll try them another time.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Erin, how we doing?
Good.
Are you ready for Nature is Amazing and so are you? Yeah? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. AC,
Yeah.
will you please repeat after me? Natures are amazing and so are you, together in unison?
Wait, you want me to repeat after you, or you
Or
want me to
let's do it
'cause
together. Let's do it
You
together.
made it really confusing.
You're right. Let's do it together.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Nature is amazing,
Amazing.
and
so
so
are
are
you.
you. All right, so we're gonna cut over to this kitchen shop. And, let's see what we're doing. Hey, what's up? You're getting some water going.
I'm getting some water going.
Do you mind if I move around a little bit on
No,
this?
I think that's a good idea. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna make it into a stick instead of a stand. Talking tripod action here, so I can get up in your business without being up in your business. What do you got?
So, I've been taking maybe not like above though.
Okay.
Just being picky.
You don't want people to be on top of your head.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm doing what in herbalism they call the folk method, which means you're not like really measuring things out super scientifically.
Okay.
So I just did 6 cups of water, which I feel like
That's a full pot. Full saucepan.
Yeah, okay.
Saucepans.
Okay, so you don't do like, milligrams or milliliters or teaspoons.
You're just doing
necessarily.
cups.
You do parts. So in the folk method.
And the folk method. You
so,
don't.
Yeah,
okay,
so I'm just
okay.
gonna make a tea.
Like 1 part's this, 2 parts that.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna make a tea that's good for. You don't want to move too much. You don't want to make anyone dizzy.
I just wanted people to see where we are.
Gotcha. Yeah, we kind of have this like living room area. So I'm gonna make a tea that is, it's good for like headaches or if you can't sleep very well. These are my bundles that I've been drying upstairs. This is lemon balm.
Okay.
This is golden sage. Kind of when it's, it kind of has some like yellow bits to it. And then chamomile and lemon thyme is what we're going to use. So we have the most.
Are those little flower buds? Chamomile?
Yeah, so for chamomile, you use the flower parts.
Oh.
And for all the other herbs.
Is there chamomile in here?
No.
Like a label?
No. Oh. So for, this is German chamomile. So for chamomile, you use the flowers. For the other herbs, we use the leaves. And like, I think you can also use the stem parts.
Cool.
So yeah, so it's a lot of chamomile, which is like really, really good for like not sleeping or calming you. It's good for like anxiety. Which so is lemon balm. Lemon balm is like really good for depression and anxiety. If you take like a lot of those things, if you do a lot of teas with those things, then eventually like they will start to help you. But if you want to just drink it kind of in a way that's like just having a cup of tea every once in a while, then it's just like a nice, lovely feeling you'll get. But over time, like I was saying, like over time, you'll have a medicinal effect.
A
but
folk
that
remedy.
Takes a lot, yeah. So they're like old folk remedies. Something really cool about chamomile is that it's one of the very first things that they found in like Neanderthals. They found chamomile leaves.
What?
In Neanderthal teeth. So like people have been using chamomile for that long. Yeah. Pretty wild, right? So
can you believe that shit?
Yeah, so
unbelievable.
Nature's amazing.
My cameraman's a little
Hey.
camera happy. Okay, so it's mostly chamomile. So my recipe says 4 parts chamomile. So for this one, I'm going to use a teaspoon. So I'm going to start my water.
Oh yeah, boil that shit.
So I'm going to just do like 4.
Do you want your witch hat? Okay. There's a chef's hat.
Just like lots of chamomile. I'm going to do extra because we have so much.
Ooh, yeah, look at those little buds getting on in the bath. The buds in the bath. The buds in the bath.
And then we have 2 parts lemon balm. So
2 parts
this
lemon balm.
honestly is going to be kind of a
Our stove's exceptionally clean.
It's going to be kind of a guessing.
You're just kind of crumbling it up.
Yeah.
Herbs.
So it's like, if I crunched this down, it's probably like about a teaspoon.
Well, you crunch it right into that thing, huh?
So I'm just going to
Give you a little guide.
Yeah, so this is a decoction. So we're decocting.
Decoction.
Yeah. So there's like infusions and decoctions.
Network,
which is
can you run that word along the banner? Decoction. So it's like a.
So it's a decoction, which means that we're gonna like get all of those. They call them volatile oils that are in the herbs. We're gonna get them kind of into that water. And we'll cover it in a minute. So then we have 1 part sage. So that's just a teaspoon. So sage is great if you have a cough or a lot of like gunk in your nose. Lots of different cultures around the world use it for smudging. It's like an anti-inflammatory, and it's an
take a look.
I just want to.
Come on, take a peek.
I'm watching it on the other screen. I'm like, I wonder what kind of crazy smells are in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, give it a little whiff.
A little bit so far.
Give it a whiff.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's nice.
So
when you say gunk, do you mean like boogies?
Yeah, like mucus. It's like really good to get rid of mucus.
Snots.
This one you can kind of see the yellow one.
Ooh, the gold.
So
that was too quick.
Sorry.
Oh, it's too crumbled though. It looks cool, right? Huh? She's a witch. It's a cauldron. Pagan.
We'll get those.
She's pagan and vegetarian, but that doesn't have the same ring as pagan vegan. I like your bat shirt, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I love bats.
Why do you like bats?
Well, they're cute.
They're
pollinators.
They're like mini.
And they're like flying cat dogs.
You stirring?
Just a little.
Do you have any stirring techniques that are applied?
The last thing is lemon thyme, which is like.
Have AC smell it.
Real nice.
Let's see.
I'm allergic to lemon. I'm just kidding. It smells nice.
We grew that shit.
So I'm actually just gonna put this.
You're gonna do stem and everything. Would those be sprigs of thyme?
Yeah.
Or does that only apply to rosemary?
No, I think that would be a sprig. I feel like.
Damn girl, look at all those jars you got.
I know. I just feel like I'm adding just like a little more of stuff because I feel like I just don't have.
Just cause.
I feel like I have a lot of water. But so this is kind of the folk method. You kind of decide what effects you want your herbs to give you. And you just kind of put them in there. So this is going to end up going basically to a boil. Then we'll set it to simmer for like 20 minutes. And hopefully it'll be strong enough.
So we're going to be able to we're going to do a taste at the end?
Yeah. So it says like 10 to 20 minutes. Now, one important thing is when you're making a decoction that that's lid's way too big. When you're making a decoction or like a medicinal tea, you actually want to cover it because the volatile oils that are in the herbs that give it all its goods, like medicinal properties, you don't want them to evaporate. So like they would. He's trying to be out of the way.
I know, it's so good though.
Come here. Come here, cameraman.
Okay.
You're supposed to see me.
So
decoction counter number 3.
yes, so you want to cover it because the volatile oils that give you the medicinal properties of the herbs you don't want them to evaporate into the air. You want them to, basically hit your lid and go back into your water and be all yummy. So
is concoction the same?
A concoction
derived from the same words, etymology?
I think it's a little different. Yeah. think
What's
that's
this again? What's this called again?
Decoction.
Oh, yes. Decoction.
Okay, so stop interrupting me so I can tell them about time.
All right.
So, okay. So sage, yeah, like, so we have the chamomile, which is really good for like antidepressant, anxiety, needing to sleep. Those are good for with chamomile. Sage this is called a monograph. So this is like stuff about the herbs, and you can make your own, or you can look them up in lots of different books.
There was a question about will this works with shrooms or cannabis?
Yes, most likely.
What a
So
donor.
I didn't ask it. It was one
I
of
know.
our
I
viewers.
just saw the thing.
yes, so yeah, so sage is
It's a
an
valid question.
anti-inflammatory too. So you can use it for like everything. And then thyme.
It's a cool book.
Yeah, where is thyme?
Is this from that class you took?
Yeah.
Wow.
So thyme is also an anti-inflammatory, and it's an antimicrobial.
Whoa.
So you can take it so that you're not getting any like bacterias in your body.
That's cool.
So I think that's boiling maybe. Oh, it's starting to get.
It started. Is it smelling at all?
I can't smell it from here, but
'Cause I couldn't
you want to put your face in it, go for it.
put it in my face and melt.
Burp the lid.
Okay,
Go ahead,
so-
burp the lid.
I don't want it's hot.
So you're trying to. So this is like headache. A good tea for headaches. A good tea for not sleeping. A good tea for anxiety. Okay. So all of the things go toward those things in your body. So yeah, so like thyme, the lemon thyme specifically is nice because orange and lemon are like uplifting.
Uh-huh.
They have a scent that usually uplifts you, that makes you feel kind of like more, maybe a little bit more energetic than.
So you're talking kind of like along the lines of essential oil,
Yeah,
like
that's
usage for
kind of
health
that
benefits.
scent.
Do you,
So,
you,
yeah,
you get
so
down with
that
essential oils, don't you,
is-
AC?
That smells incredible.
You got those diffusers at your house, don't
Yeah,
you?
I
You smell
rock
it.
them all day
Get in
long.
there.
It
Get in
smells really good.
So I'm going to cover this real quick again, but so I'm going to put this on low.
Okay.
And it's just going to go, and I'm going to put a timer on. We'll just do 10 more minutes.
Okay.
And then
Old
yeah,
school timer. She didn't even
So-
go. Alexa, she don't need you.
Not needed, Alexa.
It's nice to feel, it's nice to feel wanted.
It's all so weird.
Okay,
but
so let me,
Okay.
since we've been interrupted a few times, let me go through one more time. So chamomile, good for what? What did I say?
for anti-inflammatory and sleep.
Yeah, like, and not, it takes away, some
Gunk.
anxiety.
Bad. It gets the gunk out.
Lemon balm is also good for anxiety,
Nice.
but sage is the one that you're talking about. Sage is good for respiratory stuff, but they're finding like tons of different things for sage. It's kind of like I don't want to say a cure-all, but like people use it for everything. And then lemon thyme is going to have some of the same properties as sage, but it's that lemon is going to be like
Uplifting.
an uplifting
Yeah.
scent that will be nice. So yeah, so that's kind of like a little bit of an herbalism lesson. Teas are nice because you can get all of that stuff in just a tea, in a decoction. Whereas like, tinctures, you have to use alcohol and you have to like strain it all out, and you have to make sure that you have more of like a perfected mathematical amount of things in a tincture with alcohol. But yeah, teas are great.
Can we ask you any questions?
Yeah, ask me questions.
AC, do you have any questions? I have a question, but do you have any
What?
questions first?
I think any question that I had was answered with the lemon thyme as
Oh.
far as like what it does to you, which makes sense why I don't know if that's like the same with oils and like herbs, but I do that kind of oil
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
in my place, and I get that vibe,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that scent, those scents are
When you
nice.
do, like, so we have this tea cabinet. There's like all sorts of.
Yeah,
Different
you don't need to
tea.
show them our messy
Okay.
cabinets.
Well, whatever. There's like a lot of different teas in there. When you do just a tea bag and you steep it.
Yeah.
Is that a decoction?
Good question. I think so. I think the difference
So
between
it'd be more commonly used.
yes, but I think the difference in like something that you steep for a few minutes,
Yeah.
like 3 to 6 minutes, or it gets weird and bitter.
Yeah.
The difference is that like with a decoction, you're like covering it and you're like basically simmering out those good things that are in those herbs.
Get them oils. Get them oils.
Yeah. So I think that's the difference, is that it's like it's a bit of a longer process that's on like a low heat for a long
Instead
amount
of putting boiling water over a tea bag where it's
Yeah.
like it's going to get less hot.
it's also that's also and that's also like very good for you. It's very, it's good, but you'll get all those like properties, but I think they're just more when you're doing a decoction. It's just like what's the word, like
Concentrated.
And
then when like boiling water goes over coffee and like a coffee maker and
Yeah.
like the oils from the beans,
Yeah.
like, is that what flavors the coffee too?
Yes.
In kind of a decoction type of way?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Cool. One last question. Do you think that would be helpful for people to kind of recap some of the medicinal properties of the things you used in today's tea to send over to Christina for the Hope for Us network?
Sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I could like do a little write-up or something.
From the Kickin' Kitchen. That's what network is called. Our kitchen.
The Kickin' Kitchen.
We do have a cute kitchen, honey. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It's cute as fuck.
Tiny.
It's very tiny, but it's kicking.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Cool.
would you like to say
So
the?
there's like 5 more minutes, and then we can like taste it at the end or whatever. But
Is there anything else you want to say about nature?
it's amazing, and so are you.
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, let's keep moving on with the show, eh?
Yes.
Network. Our total decoction counter got up to 7. We said decoction. Well, I just said it 2 more times, I guess.
Yeah.
So a total of 9 times, I think.
Cool.
So that's fun. New words are really great. AC, let's move it on over to the couch for a little the good, the bad, and the helpers, because we're going to finish off the show today with 2 great segments recurrent on our show. So thank you, Kickin' Kitchen. Thank you, Network.
Playing from Erin's on.
No.
All right. Minnie and AC are settled back on the couch.
On my couch.
Oh, we got Gandhi, too. We got a Gandhi. Guess Gandhi. Oh, bye, Gandhi. Okay.
Excuse me.
It's all right. Feeling good still? We feeling good tomorrow's show? It's really great to be here. Thank you all for turning up with us on a Sunday afternoon. Right? We're turning up.
Turn up.
Turning? No, that's not it. Turning.
Oh.
But this has been really cool. Just really want to quickly take a moment. Maybe we'll try the ad again. I don't know. Network, you want to try one of those 1-minute ads before we launch into the good, the bad, and the helpers? We can try that because I'm kind of curious. Let's try it. Let's see that 1-minute ad, and if it didn't work, we'll move on. They're not working. Network's
That's okay.
shaking them head.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. Yeah. So keep on subbing, keep on following, keep on bringing the bits, doing the thing, supporting proactive suicide prevention. You could join the Discord server and you could be part of the helpers. And along with that, our segment today, the good, the bad, and the helpers.
Yeah. So we had our helpers
Yeah.
We were, we had like our guest come by, and she and all those people have come up with this event they're gonna do, and that'll be,
no doubt.
those are our helpers this week. But we also have kind of the good and the bad wrapped up together in this other little bit that we found. So
have you seen this video? Do you know about this little girl?
Yeah, so tell them about this little girl.
Well, network, you may have some screenshots also to kind of give visual aid, like the late night programs or like the Daily Show. But there's this, there she is, Nandy. I don't know if you call her Bushel or Bushel.
Bushel?
I'm not sure, but Nandy, lovely little British child, talented beyond compare. Did you see the video of Nandy playing with the Foo Fighters?
I've seen a lot of her videos.
Yeah, so over the course of the pandemic, she's been playing. So she was doing. Did she start by covering the Foo Fighters?
I think the first Nandy video I saw was her playing like System of the Down, and just tearing it up.
So she's, I don't know,
screaming
8 or 10,
like just jamming on the
so
drums.
she's 8 or 10, and she plays the drums like a beast, and
plays other
basically
things.
and sings, and basically got the attention of
Dave Grohl,
and she
challenged him to a drum off, right?
That's right. Yeah, that's what it
She's
was.
like, Dave Grohl, like she's so cute, and she's so genuine, and like just the passion is flowing through this kid.
Yeah, so she recently played on stage with the Foo Fighters.
Yeah. Everlong was the tune, I think, that she got to join them at a concert.
Yeah, she's
and
so
just
awesome. So
played it flawlessly.
Madison Square Garden too. That was the show, right?
I believe so. This kid's got it made, living life, but like she put herself out there. I think her parents helped her too in the beginning. I think I seen a video of her jamming with her dad on like White Stripes. Anyway, this video you may or may not have seen came out about a week ago. It's already blasted over 100,000 views. Excuse me. She had made a song with Dave Grohl at one point too, and that was a pretty kicking song. Check that out. But this one is really special. It features Roman Morello, which is Tom Morello's kid, ripping the guitar. Another kid on the rise, right? How appropriate. That screenshot you can currently see has Roman on the left, and two Nandys, drums and fist in the air. But there's a cameo from Jack Black. There's a cameo from Greta Thunberg, and it's just all sorts of good. But there wouldn't be this good without the bad. The fact that we even have to make a movie like this, this kid had to make this PSA.
Yeah, that these poor kids are like fighting for their planet when a bunch of politicians just won't take the necessary steps.
It's pretty shitty. It's pretty bullshitty.
But so it's her call to action.
Yeah, let's see a couple of those other screenshots. There's the zoomed in shot. You can just see that Morello's kid's going to be a little gnarly badass too from watching this video. I watched it a bunch of times already.
Oh,
there's Jack Black.
I'm going to turn my simmering.
Oh, sure. That was that timer. Jack Black doing what he does. I don't know. I've got mad love for Jack Black. What do you like Jack Black?
He's all right in my book.
He's a goofball, and I mean, he put his star power behind this a little bit to get from more eyeballs. I think one more screenshot.
Yeah,
that one's cool because you got Tom Morello in a Cubs hat looking at his kid.
Yeah, he's like, this is.
He's like pointing at his kid, and he's like, see, there's a much better Morello in the family.
Is he from Chicago?
Tom Morello is from Chicago. I think he grew up on the North Shore, actually. So that's pretty special, and like the green screen effects on the video are just pretty classic. Is that all the screenshots? I think there was 5. Oh yeah, subscribe to Nandy's YouTube channel. She obviously doesn't really need the support. She's like a household name now. But show her that love nonetheless, because she's a helper, and do the same for our guest earlier, Alex Subek. So, Network, can you please pull up the PSA on the end of that music video? Please check out the full music video on your own time. We want to just appreciate that copyrighted material, but we want to share the message, the powerful message that Nandy lays down at the very end of this music video. How about it? How about it? Yeah.
Now go and rock the world!
If you could turn that volume up. Well, no, my volume is down. Never mind.
Scientists all agree that the world is warming up at an alarming rate, which could lead to loss of habitats, loss of species, famine, starvation, and mass migration. Scientists also know what is causing climate change, which is the increase of carbon dioxide and methane gases, which is generated by deforestation, overfishing, burning fossil fuels, and industrial overfarming. I cannot vote, but I can raise awareness and protest for climate change. Adults, politicians, stop playing political games with our future. Stop fighting each other. Let's all come together in unity and love to tackle humanity's biggest problem before it's too late! Children, rise up! You can do anything you put your minds to. You can be a real superhero and save the world. Demand your parents to force their government to do better. Your parents have the power to make politicians do the will of the people. We need change, and we need it now. This is how I'm going to protest. How are you going to protest? Be kind, be loving, be sensible, be respectful, but be powerful. You have a voice. Use it. Peace out.
Man, isn't she the best?
Makes me emotional.
I love how she says, be kind, be sensible,
Yeah,
but be powerful. Be respectful, be powerful. The best.
Yeah.
Talk about Autumn Peltier, kid activist.
Oh, cool.
I'm gonna have to look into Autumn. Thank you for mentioning Autumn, and I'll do my own research, learn about Autumn Peltier.
Yeah.
Do you know about Autumn? Thanks for
I love these.
Thanks
kids,
for
though.
letting us know. And Oz Creativity, hello. Oz Creativity, I like that name. Thanks for being here.
You have a little Gandhi right
I know.
behind you.
I feel him leaning on me on the back of my small of my back. But Nandy and everybody involved in that video, kick ass. Keep it up. That's so cool. And thank you, Network, for dropping some info about Autumn Peltier. There's a nice link in there. So kid activists are awesome. And I know that Greta's one that's like pretty well known, but there's
I think
some...
she's like called a lot of the kids to action because she basically, well, she's on the autism spectrum, but she like dropped out of school to start protesting, and she get emotional.
What do you think?
It's pretty freaking simple, and I think that's what Nandy puts there, like, just stop playing political games, stop fighting, just like do it.
Yeah.
Just do it.
I don't want our earth to be more fucked up for our children, that's for sure. Or for Nandy's children, for that.
So
matter.
they're great. So check out that video. Do you guys want to do your next segment?
Yeah, I think that's a good place to just say, hey, there's good and there's bad in the world. So if you get scared, like Mr. Rogers said, from all that shitty news out there, remember to look for those helpers, to restore your faith in humanity and not fall into the abyss, because that's pretty easy to do with all the bad news that is out there these days.
The next generation.
Right? Wouldn't you agree?
Bunch of
Did you say Mr. Rogers?
Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
But then you swore. Mr. Rogers would never swear.
I'm a little bit Mr. Rogers, and I'm also,
People say you're Mr. Rogers and Bob Ross.
a little bit Bob Ross, but I'm
What
also,
that means-
I think, where's the profanity come from?
I don't know.
Tony Soprano?
Sure, yeah.
Awesome. Well, that is gonna take us to our final segment of the evening, which is a really cool one. This particular episode, we've had Theory and Beats on previous programs, so please utilize the Twitch channel in all its glory by checking out previous episodes of the Tomorrow Show, because they're chock full of this type of goodness of celebrating little things that get us through to tomorrow. And Theory and Beats on the first episode showed you how we built the theme song that you hear at the beginning of each episode, and just trying to make it not seem so scary to create music if that's like gonna help you make it to tomorrow. And this week's Theory and Beats is pretty special too, because we got together in AC's Beat Lab with no plan in mind, just absolutely started from utter scratch. Didn't have any plans for lyrics, didn't have any plans for style or anything like that. I just brought a bag of random stuff over, right?
Yep.
And we're going to use the power and the magic of the network. The network's full of magic to transport us magically through time, through space, to AC's Beat Lab, where we produce this week's Theory and Beats. Also, just a quick note: the full track that we built, we'll make that available as well. We put that up on our network database, and so we'll be able to share that with the community if you want to hear the whole track. But within this installment, you're gonna get to taste it with a little dance moves from me and AC to complement. Any other closing remarks you want to make? Because this is going to kind of be our musical performance as well for this week.
Well, do you want to come back to taste the tea?
Let's come back and
Just
taste
for
the
a
tea.
second?
That's a
Okay.
good idea. So this next segment is like a short film. Here we go. We're going to transport through time and space. We're going to be in the Theory and Beats lab. Yeah. All right. So we got 17 minutes.
Conversate for a few, cause in a few we gonna do what we came to do. Ain't that right, boo? True. Mike V is in the house. Mike V is in the house. I said Mike V is in the house. Mike V is in the motherfucking house. So dog.
Hi, AC. How are you today? Theory and Beats. Let's open a new project. And you have a little. What is this called?
So this is a Kai MPK Mini. It's a little drum machine / MIDI keyboard type deal.
And those pads just work just like buttons you hit.
Yeah, just like drums. That was the problem.
Oh.
So before we started this session, I have been recording and everything was running through my interface. So I did not change the interface to this. There we go.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh boy, that's awesome. That's great. And you this is a program you run it through?
Yeah.
What's it called?
MPC Beats. This is
And then you can just assign everything.
more or less.
So
different sounds.
These
different
menus
templates.
correspond to the buttons though, basically, and then
for the most part, yeah. And you can program your own stuff too. So Mike, what is that? What do you got?
Well, you asked me what kind of beat I want. I don't know. I just brought these over to my cousin forgot them at the house we were at in Tahoe, so I'm gonna send them back to him. But for the meantime, I have not, and it's a beautiful case of harmonicas. So I don't know. There's the old classic C harp. You play a lot of like music in G with the G chord, C chord, B chord. But I want to see if they go lower. B. So B is lower. A is most likely going to be lower. Also, the thing about harmonica is you can. Well, that's lower. You can blow into them for one sound, and then you can suck in for a completely different note. So that's higher again. So that was the F. Yeah, so the F is probably at the top, and then they descend. Let's use the lowest. Let's use the G because we have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's try that.
Let's use that G. No,
Redo? I thought you were going to like copy and paste it or something. I didn't know what you were going to wizard out.
That's it.
And then take this. So you just took that beat, started something simple, bounced it down, dropped it in GarageBand.
Yeah, we took it from this MPC that I got. So you can take it from here. This is just a basic beat. You can always come back to this later and put hi-hats or other stuff we want into it. I really want to put that, I like that. I want to put that in there. But we can always come back later and put that stuff in later. But this is just to get the main idea. All we did was bounce it down in the GarageBand. So now we can record Mike's harmonica and anything else we want. Now that we've got the basic beat lined up for Mike to do his harmonica work, we can add harmonica. Play again. You don't hear that anywhere in your headphones?
I do now.
Okay.
It's in my headphones.
All right. Keep going.
So harmonicas work like there's like a reed in there, and so your breath, the wind your breath creates, is what's causing the note to occur. So.
All right, we are good to record.
You want to try this?
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, here you go. Can't do it anymore?
I'm not a harmonica player, really.
Well,
and that's the cool thing about it. You pick a key and then just go ahead, go nuts. But I don't know, maybe half of that's usable. So we're gonna look at what I've done now and see if any of it's usable. Theory and beats. You try new things. You try new experiences. And sometimes you don't always like it. You don't always like the result. Reeds are tough. These are a harsh, shrill sound, especially in the hands. Someone that's not very good at it. Maybe I'm sucking and blowing too hard. Should chill out.
Sucking and blowing to you?
Should I maybe like take it easy on my? Oh boy. I think we're gonna try that again. Unusable. But you know, so it goes. All right, let's try that again. I'm trying like that. It was blowing bad, but it's better, right? That's better.
Oh, there's already 2 parts. So it's like for what you laid down, like what I thought would be cool. Because we both agreed there were some parts earlier that would be good dope. Like you chopped it up, but then you spit this part a little closer to the end.
Oh yeah, a little chiller.
And I was like, okay.
That's kind of like a pump up.
Take this section right here.
Have that be the beginning.
Just have it the beginning, but the loop. Have it playing underneath.
And then bring that other vibe in.
The other one.
Ooh, I see. That's cool, man.
Party.
What's the lesson here? What's the theory in beats here about playing a harmonica and also trying new things?
The theory is that not every one instrument is the same. Everything's different, which means you're going to be pulling different everything from different instruments. Like this harmonica, even though it's a hip hop beat, kind of wanted to make it just easy. You know, nothing difficult. Just keep it in the pocket. You can build on, you know, and that goes with anything, but just keep it simple and let the harmonica just take the ride. The beat's already just supplying, you know, whatever's going to happen.
An anchor.
So
yeah.
Let everything else just roll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Here it goes. Established it. I like that. Yeah. I think those first 2 are probably the best too. The rest of them aren't very good. Well, they're good, but the out is not good. Another layer, please. Because as you're listening to the playback and stuff, you get these ideas, and you should just grab them right away. Grab the idea, at least write it down or record it if you're in this situation.
All right, you can hear yourself.
Yep, sounds great.
All right, let's party.
Let's party.
It's the beginning of the track.
Yeah. Fuck. It's exceptionally difficult to remember, like to breathe in or breathe out. You know, like the hand motion was incorrect, but you know what I mean.
I don't know how people do it. That shit's.
It's a different thinking. And it's some fire bass. Oh yeah, monster bass. What a combination of things. Harmonica and monster bass.
It's pretty sweet.
Is it Halloween time? What is it? Come in.
It's pretty sweet.
It's pretty
sweet.
Moving along. All right, so we're tossing around some ideas on the old trusty clipboard, and yeah, gonna sing some stuff. AC, are you gonna spit some hot fire? Are you gonna rap? You gonna make some stuff up?
Mike always will do this. He'll be like, "You gonna rap? You gonna about to freestyle?" And I'm like, I don't know what to say.
You're good. Well, I'm gonna record some singing. So I'm not very good at rapping. I'll try this out. It's nothing special. It's nothing special. We're just trying, but still trying to keep it simple. Should we try it?
Yep.
Okay.
Beginning.
Do you think it helps a good vocal take to dance?
I mean, if you want.
Shake your head, loosen it up.
I mean, you're recording right now.
I'm recording right now. Ready? It's nothing special. It's nothing special. We're just trying, but still trying to keep it simple. It's nothing special. It's nothing special. We're just trying, but still trying to keep it simple. But nothing simple, nothing simple. AC, you gonna rap? You gonna freestyle? That was me making fun of how he made fun of me.
It's nothing special, it's nothing special. We're just trying, but we're trying to keep it simple. But nothing simple, but nothing simple. Yes, nothing simple, no, nothing simple. Nothing simple, but nothing. Summertime, soft serve like ice cream. AC and like Jesus.
All right. It's time to listen to the song we made. We did a good job.
I think we did an awesome job.
I think you did a great job yourself. And I think that it's a valuable lesson that nothing is quite simple, but you can still have fun.
Do you think it helps for a good vocal take to dance?
And we're gonna dance.
He's gonna dance.
Why are you gonna dance? Dancing rules.
It's nothing special, it's nothing special. We're just trying, but still trying to keep it simple. It's nothing special, it's nothing special.
The lip sync.
We're just trying, but we're trying to keep it simple. It's nothing simple, but nothing simple. It's nothing simple, no,
Monster
nothing
bass.
simple.
Love the monster bass, dude.
But nothing simple. No, nothing simple, nothing simple, nothing simple. Nothing simple to your tempo. Go ahead and take a breath and go inside and stop that move and let your mind go into that breath.
Yeah.
That makes it nothing simple. Keep on spitting. Keep
Gotta
on
rest.
writing all these tracks that you hit and they be dipping like dots in the summertime.
Oh,
So
David
I
Dots.
serve like ice cream. AC and Mike beat together
Us.
the American dream. Harmonicas and beats for days. And you know we like doing it for fun and it don't matter if it's paid. It's nothing special. I can do this in my sleep. Whether I'm sober or drinking Jameson and smoking weed. Give you what you need. From the bottom to the top and back again. Check me out, one and only AC. I will be your friend. It's nothing special.
Yeah. Awesome.
That was fun.
Isn't it fun to make music with your friends?
That was a lot of fun.
Gotta keep it simple sometimes, but nothing simple. Life's a contradiction. Shit.
So we just gotta get the fade out of that, and then that's done, right?
I think so.
That's dope.
Could even just be an abrupt stop like that. Yes. AC,
Hey,
tell me what you think of that. Do you like that song? Do you like that?
I like the song.
Are you happy with the freestyle that you just made up off the top of your head?
I was happy with it, but I wish I was better at it.
So
it was good. It was
from
fun.
an editing standpoint, like as an artist, you're like, yeah, that was a good, like all the contents I love, but
I would have rewrote it.
I want to tighten it up.
I would have redone it.
It's like how I do it in the studio with, like, I was recording with Locomotive and we were just playing solos and stuff like that. And when you're like having to decide, well, that's how it's going to be on something I'm going to share. Yeah, it's nice to be able to kind of like be very particular and picky.
Yes.
I thought you were amazing.
You were amazing.
You blew my mind. You made that, the way you made that shit up off the top of your head.
Thank you.
Keep it simple for the love, for sure.
So
Kigley.
somebody put their costume on.
Oh yeah. So and the other animal's trying to eat a pumpkin right now. If you pull up the other camera shot. Oh my god! What are you doing, Andy? You trying to eat that pumpkin, buddy? That's crazy.
He was trying to. Now he's sitting in the chair.
He's just sitting in the chair.
He was trying to chew on the pumpkin. Minnie really likes t-shirts. She loves wearing clothes, but Gandhi thinks that he's paralyzed.
Because of the shirt?
Kind of. See?
Don't bite me.
He hates it.
I love you, but
He hates
but
it.
yeah, the way he tries to walk is pretty funny. It's like, what's on me? You okay?
Yeah. He hates
He's
it.
pretty irritated about the whole thing.
Yeah.
So, hey over there.
So, do you want to show the kitchen and I'll show the last step?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
AC, well done, man.
Oh, there he goes, eating pumpkin again.
Oh, there he's getting it. He's silly. So silly.
Hey, Siri's on the TV right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird. Why is Siri on the TV?
I don't know.
Oh, it's because my laptop's being weird, probably.
So show that.
Whoa, it looks way different.
Okay.
Look at the buds in the boa.
Yeah.
Buds in the boa.
So
Buds in the boa.
we're gonna take it over here.
Okay. Oh shit, you got something set up.
So I have a teapot because it's kind of hard to. So this is
That's a pretty teapot.
quite tricky.
That's a tricky
So
pot.
you want to strain it. So I'm gonna try to do this really slowly.
You take a slow pour. You're good at that. You're very good at that. Look at this. Remember, this was the makings that were boiled earlier in our segment in the kitchen.
Okay, so
All right. So look at all that.
it's just goo,
It's goo.
really.
Is it goo?
Goo.
It's wet plant material, right?
It is. Wow. So that's
Did it make a full pot?
a lot, yeah.
Well, that rules. And it's kind of cool that
This is this like beautiful hand-me-down teapot that
that's from Lynn, isn't it?
that's from Lynn.
Lynn, you rule. Aaliyah's mama Lynn.
So
It's a really beautiful
we
teapot.
will
Look at that thing. Let me get up close on that thing. Look at that. It's gorge. It's simply gorge.
Okay, so I have some raw honey.
What?
Which
What's
is
raw honey? Honey.
It's just like not processed at all.
Interesting. It's not the bear. It's not the bear honey. Look at this honey, man. You ever seen this kind of honey?
That ain't no honey.
It's-
I'm just kidding.
It's definitely thicker. Look at how it spoons. Put the spoon into it.
Yeah, so it's really thick. Let me get one more cup.
Does it just melt?
Yeah, it melts just like regular honey. Wait. Let me see how it spoons. Let me see that. Oh, okay, yeah. It's almost like you could pick it up and hold it. It wouldn't like run out of your hands. That's weird.
Ow. Gandalf bit me.
He's being mad.
Should I take his costume off so he's
Yeah.
not so angry?
Yeah.
He's like really mad about it.
Okay. All right.
He can wait.
Come here, buddy. I'll free you. You're free.
There you go. He's much happier about that.
He's free.
It might take him a sec. Hey,
Yeah.
Andy, no bite. Okay.
You gonna bring those over to the table for a
Yeah.
little taste test, and we'll say goodbye.
Little birds tweeting outside.
Here, I'll come to this side. Should we take it outside?
No, let's just
Okay.
where the cat is all stretched out, I guess.
Okay.
How ridiculous is that? Okay. AC, you can try
Yeah.
a sip. I'm not sure if it's strong enough, but
We got the Bob Ross.
we'll
Nice.
try it.
I'll grab the other chair.
It smells pretty sagey and chamomile-y.
I think this will probably work. Yeah. Want to sit? Yeah. I'll sit by her. You sit by me.
One more thing I want.
You like this mug? I canoe you. Pretty good, right?
What does that mean? I canoe you.
Means I love her.
Oh.
It's a custom. She made it custom. I think it said I love canoes or some shit like that before. What did it say?
I think so.
And you like customized? I can't even tell how you did that.
Good.
And she made a little canoe on there. It says our initials M and E. E and M. M and E. M and E. E and M. My
If you
sister
want-
got us those letters back there.
If you want a little lemon,
Oh, a little
Just
lemon
squeeze
for
it.
it? You want a little?
I don't know if
I'm okay.
Go ahead with a spot of lemon. I'm gonna hit with the lemon.
don't
Thank you.
get a seed in there.
You want the seed? What can you do with that seed?
Gandalf, back off the lemons.
Can you grow a lemon out of that seed? Or you
It's
can.
pretty subtle. It's all pretty subtle. We could put even more in there,
It feels like it's not as like
but it's good.
it's like more watery than.
Yeah. Like
Than
it,
you
it
want it to
doesn't.
be?
Yeah.
I like this is my favorite thing about any sort of hot beverages with my glasses, which you're gonna have glasses soon, yeah?
Yeah.
You can go like this. Some people probably think this is annoying actually. And you can kind of like get ready to take a sip, and it fogs up your glasses and makes your front of your face feel a little warm. It's kind of nice.
What do you think?
I haven't tasted it yet. I've just been
Okay.
fogging up in glasses
Yeah.
mostly. So,
It
do
smells.
you ever do that?
It smells more than it's like.
It
Tasty.
smells nice. I keep sniffing it, just sniff it. Oh, I see what you mean. But there's something.
Mhm.
There's something there. It's not just like you're drinking hot water. Right? You put a little honey in there too, right?
Mhm.
I bet even just hot water and honey is good for you.
It is.
Hot water and just lemon is good for you.
Yeah.
What's up with lemon? Why is lemon so like special?
What's up with lemon?
Yeah,
I
what
think-
the hell's up with
I
lemon?
think it's with like a lot of other like citruses. It has like a lot of vitamin C, but like
Just
also that-
smells all
also that-
refreshing.
mhm.
Bang.
also that
bang
like
bang.
yeah, that's I would put more stuff, more maybe if we did
Like a bigger clump of
yeah or
you put
or
all that
less
shit that
water,
we had.
less water maybe.
Less water or more shit.
What do you think, AC?
You a tea guy?
I'm really relaxed right now.
It's very relaxing, yeah. It's nice to hold a warm beverage and just kind of take a moment. It's nice to do it on whatever little patch of.
Shh. I'm so relaxed
Look at how relaxed he is.
Oh,
I'm very happy to have your shirt off, my bud. Yeah. His eyes are barely open. Good job.
Yeah.
Nature is amazing. You can just grow some stuff.
And it's always
Turn
like,
it into a
with,
drink.
with stuff like that, it's like always a trial and error process too. So you learn, and then I have to remember to write it down though, like what
Like-
I eat.
Yeah, keep a log of the experiments, if you will.
Yeah, or just be like, okay, next time.
So you know, you know from one step to the next, like how you want to adjust. It's the scientific method, pretty much, right? You have a procedure that you write down, and then like you kind of record your results, and then
I do like it though.
yeah, it's making me feel good.
Cool.
I love warm stuff because it like makes your throat and like vocal cords. You know, I like to be singing.
Should we sign off?
I suppose we should just sign off. A couple of things before we go.
Yeah.
In 2 weeks, when we return to the airwaves,
It will be
network.
Halloween.
broadcasting everywhere, it will be Halloween. So, if you have some ideas for the Halloween program, Halloween special, send them our way. Don't be shy. We're all on Instagram at Erin Go Brawl. There's a couple underscores on there. At AC Loves Music, one word. At Mike Benopel, one word. And if it helps you, at Vino Pal or Vin Opal, like the stone, very pretty opal stones. We'll probably dip into the Cave of Wonders. No, the Cave of Wonders. Pardon me. The Case of Wonders. Aaron Dunbar's Witchy Case of Wonders. We're probably going to have a special guest with us, Bill Kelly, who's going to also talk about some of those things that are very much kind of helpful and could be helpful in your everyday if they work for you.
And yeah, don't forget to share some resources with your friends and fam. Domestic Violence Awareness Month.
And I know we're a culture that like exists in the moment when it comes to social media and like looking at it, just like having it thrown at you on a news feed. But we encourage you to be more deliberate and maybe go to the network's, Twitch channel and watch some of the programming. The other shows are amazing. We even have a Spanish live podcast that's done by Marla Reyes. Caguamasi Dramas. We have Where Creativity and Mental Health Collide with Kate Smith. There's Raising the Visibility with Carl Evans. And there's also the Hope Lounge, where you can participate yourself in a Jackbox game. And that's just real chill. So if you want to come hang out in the Hope Lounge. But there's a million different things you could do to help the people around you on the days you're feeling up to it. Because I need you and you need me too. So when you go to the Hope for Us Network's Instagram, look through all the past posts, find resources to share, find information about the mission to share, because all of that will really help. Just put in your stories, tag us, and really kind of spread the word to those around you. So we could all connect the dots in one big old network. That way we could do more good. That's about it.
Yeah.
For us. We're gonna see you on Halloween next. Should we dress up? I don't know. Should we? You gonna wear a costume?
I don't know.
You gonna dress up like a witch?
Maybe.
Are you gonna paint my face?
Maybe.
Maybe I should have a green face, like a tree beard guy.
Maybe.
What would you be? You got a Halloween costume idea?
I do, but I'm not telling anybody yet.
It's a secret.
Oh, okay.
Gandhi looks like he's
That's fair.
blissed out.
He's blissed out, yeah. And I hope you are too. I hope you enjoyed spending some time in our home. I hope you felt at home. And we'll see you in 2 weeks. Feel free to clip a show and screenshot that and spread it around, because I think there was some really cool special stuff today, including your kickboxing while listening to Bad Candy with Alex. That
Yeah.
shit.
That was fun.
I'll never forget that.
It's pretty cool.
And you'll be able to hear the whole beat too. You'll be able to check that song out some more, and maybe we'll finish it off. We'll polish it up real nice, put it out official.
All
So
right.
stay tuned.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Network, take us home.
Keep it simple. It's nothing special. It's nothing special. We're just trying, but we're trying to keep it simple. But nothing simple. But nothing simple. Yes, nothing simple. No, nothing simple. Nothing simple, but